Hey there, coaches. My name is Rich Hargitt, and I'm the head football coach at Emmett High School in Emmett, Idaho, and I'm also a lead consultant for coaches all over the country with the surface to air system. Really excited to bring you this video today. This is a concept that we call a ladder concept, and we call it ladder because it is really a load concept. Now, if you're well versed in the gun triple option world, you know that a load block is when you send a defender, you send a blocker around to account for a scraping linebacker. We have a load player here in the form of our little H-back. Okay, so let's first go through and let's make sure we can categorize what we're talking about with each of these positions. This is the dive key right here, a guy we call number one. Okay, we're checking him for a dive. This linebacker is the scraper. All right, he is the linebacker that can play the box or scrape and cut off the quarterback. And this is two. This is the pitch key. All right, so as we look at this play, you'll really quickly get what I'm talking about here. The defensive end is really, really likely to take the dive. All right, so when he takes the dive, the scraping linebacker right here could then come around and take the quarterback. This man can run to pitch, and they can get their numbers back against a gun triple option. So what ladder is, I tell our kids, it is option, no pitch. Okay, let me say that again because I think that's a critical teaching point here. Ladder is option, no pitch. If you wanted to run gun triple option and never pitch the football, I think this is your modus operandi right here. I think this is how you do it. Okay, you assign that H-back who would be coming in little tail motion here and come back out and be your pitch back. You simply assign him to block the scrape player. Now, instead of the two outside receivers blocking, you have them run an RPO. Now, the two or the pitch key is in conflict, and the quarterback has the opportunity to either run the football or throw the RPO. And voila, you have gun triple option without ever really looking like you are running gun triple option. So you can simply put your gun triple option stuff into an RPO world. If you'd like more information on this, we've released a new book from the surface to air system called the Gun Triple Option 2.0 Manual. In there, we start talking a little bit about these ladder concepts, how you can throw RPOs inside of your gun triple option world. And to be quite frank and honest with you, I've been running RPOs for 15 years now and mixing in triple option along the way, and I really don't think there's that much difference. I think the two worlds can be blended and married together to a point where you can really get good at both of them. And now you're not facing the school board, touchdown club board, parents in the stands complaint of all we do is run the ball. Well, no, we run the ball and we throw RPOs. We run the ball and we pitch it and run option. It's a way to get more kids the ball in their hand and keep them more excited about playing football. So again, if I slow this down, dive key takes the dive. Scraper is blocked by our H-back. Here's your pitch key right here. He is stuck in no man's land. Does he go with the RPO and try to tackle the bubble? Or does he come back here and try to tackle the quarterback? He really doesn't know. And so look what he does. He's stuck in no man's land, and the quarterback puts his head down and rushes for another 7 or 8 yards. Okay, I'll play this one all the way through. I just think it's a great teaching tape for you. There you go. Takes dive, block the scraper, pull it, either throw it or run it yourself. Okay, I just think that's a great example of triple option football without ever really having to teach the pitch phase. You can see number 8, our left wing right there. He would come in motion and be the pitch back, but he's going to go block number 55, their all-conference linebacker. Okay, that's my 160-pound wing blocking their 230-pound Mike just long enough to spring our quarterback and get him involved in the quote-unquote pitch phase or the quarterback run phase. All right, same thing here. Now I have a true tight end in the game up here at this wing position. Nothing's really changed. Okay, we're going to ladder him around. We're in sidecar. He's going to block the scrape player. Quarterback's going to extend the play. We call that extending the play. Pull it. Start getting a little sideways if you know you're going to throw it. He knew he was going to throw it, so he got a little bit sideways. If he knows he's going to run it, he should just come straight downhill and run the football. Dive takes the dive. Scraper's blocked. Pitch keys out flank. Throw the ball. Big first down. It was 3rd and 9 there, coaches, and we just threw for 17 yards on 3rd and 9. Okay? Here it is from the back copy. Again, I can't stress to you enough, you could have called a 3rd and 9 drop back pass play. The problem is they'd have pinned their ears back and brought one of these NFL-style pressures, or they would have dropped 8. Made it really, really hard on your quarterback. Instead of doing all that and putting yourself in a very, very awkward position where it's really hard to get the first down, give yourself a little bit better chance here. There's the dive key. Okay, he's going to take dive. There's no doubt about it. All right, now where's the tight end going? He's going to block the scraper. There's the scraper or the load player. We're going to load him. All right, so there's dive key. There's scraper. They're both accounted for. Who's left? The pitch key. The pitch key comes to the quarterback. Throw the ball. Pick up 17 yards on 3rd and 9. Get a first down. Keep the chains moving. Stay alive. Live to play another day. Again, I just think that's way, way, way better football than asking your quarterback to stand in the pocket and get hit in the chops on 3rd and 9. I just think this is a more effective way to play the game. All right, here we go again. Tight end down here at the bottom. Dive key is probably going to take quarterback. Okay, this is the great thing about the throw game. You don't always have to come out this, what we call backdoor side down here where we're reading. Sometimes you can throw front door over here. That's an S2A term for us. Throw front door. Throw where the offensive line is going. And look at this cheap. Just boom, throw a hitch. It's 4th and 7 right there, guys. Look at the sticks. Okay, again, I think this is just tremendous opportunity for our kids to get the ball in your hand. Look at this. 4th and 6, 4th and 7 maybe. Instead of having to go through all this stress, our best players up top, throw him a hitch, make one guy miss. He does. There's your first down. Basically another 10, 12-yard passing gain right there. Here it comes, catches the ball, quick mesh, ball out the front door. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the quick mesh. Why does he not just catch it here and throw it? Because if he just catches it and throws it, the defense is going to react to it. But look at him get the quick mesh. By getting the quick mesh, all these defenders are coming downhill. They're, quote-unquote, coming to the party, as we say. Now he can just throw it out there and be proficient. All right? That's part of why, knock on wood, we don't throw a lot of interceptions, because we don't put our quarterback in a situation where we're asking him to do a lot of awkward things. We don't have Division I quarterbacks. This kid that you're seeing on film is an NAIA quarterback. Now, he's a good player. He's going to get his college played for. He's doing a great job at his school. But he's not going to Syracuse. He's not going to Stanford, okay? He's not going to Washington. He's not going to Texas. Okay, he's probably like most of you. You have a good enough player to run your offense, okay? Give him a chance. Let him be successful. Build around him. Give him things he's good at. There's a handoff that's going to burst. Okay, you're going to get an explosive run. You're going to get 40 yards right there. Well, why? Okay, if I go to the back copy, it's going to be real obvious why. This team is a 4-down team. They've got the 3 technique right here. They're playing a 6 or 7 technique over here. Here's the problem. We've been arcing this tight end. We've been blocking this load player, and our quarterback has pulled the football, and he's hurt him in this game. This is in the 3rd quarter, I think. He's hurt him multiple times on quarterback pull. Multiple times he's hurt him. So now, what are they doing here? They're a little hesitant. That defensive end doesn't quite come down and slam the door. He should come right here and slam that door closed. But he doesn't. He's a little hesitant. He doesn't do what his coach tells him. And boom, now you got an explosive run, okay? You're toying with the edge of that box. You're toying with that defense and putting them in a situation where, quite honestly, they don't like it, okay? They really don't like what you're doing to them, and you're making it awkward for them, okay? He should have come and slammed the dive down, but they're worried about quarterback run. Off to the races, 40-plus yards, explosive run. That's against a big 5A school when we were down in 4A. Okay, again, you're putting the defense in a bind where things get tough. Here we are in nub over, so there's our tight end. We're unbalanced. He's not eligible, but these 3 guys are. So what am I doing over here? I'm creating another gap. All right, watch this. We're getting an Okie front team. I'm going to block their 9 technique. Okay, see our tight end here? He's going to go block the 9. He's essentially erased their force player right there. And when he does that, they don't have enough people out here, so it's just pitch and catch on the RPO. Another cheap pitch and catch. Another quick gain. Watch our tight end over here. He's going to arc out. He's going to eliminate that 9. Okay, when he arcs out and eliminates the 9, and we come down on the backer, this 4 technique is kind of screwed, okay? He's got really nothing to do. He's kind of stuck in no man's land, which you see he does. His first couple steps are sort of just chip-choppy up the field. He doesn't really do anything. Now they've got an uncovered guy, and we just get it out there to him. Again, really clean and efficient football, really good way to move your offense down the field and not overcomplicate the process. All right, coaches, I hope this video was helpful for you. Again, if you want to find me on Twitter, I can be found at Coach Hargitt. If you're looking for the S2A system, that can be found at S2A system. If you are looking for resources on this topic, and again, I think this topic is a massively, I don't have a better way to say it, a massively awesome way to move the football. I think what it really is it's a great way for you to run option, no pitch. And you're using the RPO game instead of the pitch game. If that's something that makes you nervous pitching the football, I think this is a much more practical way to do it. If you want to get the ball in your quarterback's hands and let him throw it around a little bit, this is a great way to do it. I think the resource for you is to head over to www.richhargittfootball.com and check out our new surface to air system gun triple option 2.0 manual. I think you're going to find some really, really awesome stuff in there. I think there's going to be some useful materials for you that are really going to help you teach your players and teach your coaches the whole world of gun triple option and RPOs. And again, at S2A, I don't really differentiate between the two. I think that gun triple option and RPOs can really marry together well. I think they really are almost symbiotically useful. And what I mean by that is if you're pitching the ball a lot, throwing the ball a lot is going to confuse the defense. If you're throwing the ball a lot, I think pitching the ball a lot is going to confuse the defense. I think the two work hand in glove, and they really build a better apparatus for getting more first downs, scoring more touchdowns, and winning more football games. So again, I would really encourage you to head over to our website, check that out, see if you can find those resources. If you have questions or any comments or any help, reach out to me. We would love to connect with you, love to help you in the future. And again, coaches, if there's anything we can ever do for you at S2A, please don't hesitate to reach out. And we will see you next time in the next video from the Surface to Air system.